This pain, it's indelible. A language nobody else speaks. I could spend a lifetime translating it, and it would still die unheard. Only the mirror reflects with obscene clarity. It shows me that same familiar stranger. Pale lips, eyes mapped with broken blood vessels, these hands always trembling, wrapped in bandages that hide nothing. This pathetic, wretched self, it's a photograph that never fades. It's the same today as it was yesterday, and tomorrow is just today, dressed in the same shadows. Nothing changes. It's a record worked beyond repair, repeating the same note of despair over and over. Nothing changes. They say it'll get better. They promise one day everything's gonna be alright. One day. For some, hope is a cure, a beautiful hallucinogenic drug, a placebo so powerful it can make you friends with the darkness. They say a pinprick of light at the end of the tunnel, and they walk towards it, and as they walk, the light grows until finally they emerge under a vast, infinite sky. And as they dance, they proclaim their glory. Their accomplishment becomes a symphony, and the world paints rainbows just for them. And as long as it works, what does it matter? Even a lie can be a fuel. A beautiful lie that keeps you moving instead of letting you collapse into the despair that waits to claim you. So I tried. I told myself, fine, it doesn't matter. I'll find my way out too. Find my sky. It doesn't have to be infinite, just a tiny umbrella, just enough. Enough to keep me from freezing in this endless, drenching rain. Keep moving. One more step. One more. Like a fool, I chanted this gibberish to myself, knowing all the while, knowing perfectly well that for me, hope. What could be more dazzling than hope? Hope is a poison you drink to quench a thirst you can never satisfy. Hope is a vine thick with thorns, and you have to pretend with all your might that you're holding onto a silk rope. So I pretended. I pretended I couldn't see the blood. I pretended I couldn't feel the skin tearing from my hands. Pretending. It's a masquerade where you are your own audience. And even if you fool everyone else, you can never fool the heart that knows it's being lied to. Deceiving yourself with words that sound profound, but are really just a blinding, beautiful light you're staring into until you go blind. And still blind, I drag this wounded body forward. Every step invites a fresh knife from the shadows. Every step is just a prologue to a new misery. Every chapter of my story is the same, a mystery of suffering. I know exactly how torn I'll be by the final page of this vile book. My only power is to despise the author for creating such trash, and as the protagonist, my only choice is to hold on. To grip these thorny vines even as they pierce and tear me to shreds. Because I have to see the ending. I already know it, but some pathetic, stubborn part of me always wanted to be proven wrong. I started counting the days the way you count sheep to fall asleep. But the difference is, I was desperately trying to wake up. To wake up from a nightmare that has long overstayed its welcome. It's an endless curse with no incantation to break it. It's a game that only gets harder. Each level it takes one of my red lifelines, and there's no restart, no hints, no rewards, no cheat codes, no fate, and no ending. How much more of me is still left to break? How many more pieces of my soul do I need to shatter just to weave a blanket of stars to cover this gloomy sky? How much more of me must wither before some crystal ball finally illuminates these darkness-filled days? The droplets became puddles. The puddles became a lake. The lake has become an ocean. And now, there's not even a glistening veil in my dull eyes. My shards have already scattered. What's left has turned into waves, and their only purpose is to drown me. It's getting harder to breathe. It's suffocating. There's no room left to struggle. It's as if of my own free will, I'm letting these rippling tides overtake my body, letting them consume me whole. It's taking all of me, eating me from the inside out, never to let me be free, never to let me enter a single truthful word. My limbs are paralyzed. All I can do is keep my eyes open. And as I watch passively, I'm still waiting. But for what? I no longer know. Am I waiting to break free from this nightmare? Or am I just waiting to witness my own heart finally, completely annihilated?